All right, September, and I've got the latest EDC Club package from Gear. If you're into knives, everyday carry stuff, lots of cool little gadgets for your pockets, this is the subscription for you. Let's open it up and check it out. What's up guys, Eric here from At Home in the Future, and I'm back with another Gear EDC Club unboxing. So I am way into EDC stuff. This is the hobby I like talking about with my buddies all the time, always into new gear, and the Gear EDC Club is probably one of my favorite subscriptions on the channel. These guys know what they're talking about when it comes to EDC gear, and every month has been a really interesting mix of stuff. So this is the standard subscription. There's also a premium box. This one costs, I think, is about 69 bucks a month. The premium, which typically has a higher end knife or some higher end gadgets, that's $199. Both of those are worth checking out, so be sure to follow the link on the screen or down the description if you want to get your own subscription. But let's pop the seal on this thing and see what we've got inside this month. Put it right down the side here. It's like I feel some big boxes inside of this. All right, so we'll lay it all out and then we'll go through it and see. All right, already some interesting stuff. Lots of little things this month. So Gear typically comes with this little bare bones run through of what we got. I kind of dig though the approach where it's not a big produced piece. It's just kind of a fun item list going over all the stuff in the package every month. So here's the list of things here. We'll start from top to bottom and work our way down. So first up we have the Key Unity KK01. Looks like it's a knife. So it's this guy, it looks like. So we have this cool little package. Kind of nice when you get something like this where you can actually probably use the package for something else later on. So Key Unity, not familiar with the brand. Let's see, it's something titanium, so that's exciting. And we have this little blade here. We've got some stickers, which I love. You know, a brochure of different products and that sort of thing, but we'll take a look at this thing. So vacuum, this is interesting. It's actually vacuum sealed in this little tear pouch, which I actually haven't seen on any EDC gadgets, really. So I like that. Let's open it up. I guess from the description here, the body might be titanium. You know what, let's take a look and see what we have on the trusty guide. One of the best compact keychain knives we've seen lately. Built with titanium, it has a number 24 scalpel replaceable blade, making it easy to use as everyday carry. Hook it on your bag, your keys, no matter how you use it, you'll love it. So, a scalpel. That is something I definitely have not seen on an EDC item or a little knife. Scalpels are notoriously sharp, so that makes me a little worried opening this for the first time. So we have, it looks like a little slip joint knife with a stop in the middle there, so no full-on locking mechanism. But man, this thing is very light. I always like the feel of this kind of stone-washed titanium too. You have a little lanyard hook there, a scalpel blade, which I guess is user replaceable. It looks like it. So that's kind of, I mean, that's an interesting take on maybe the utility blade style EDC carry. I forget the name of it off the top of my head, but from Big Idea Design, their little, I think it's a TPT slide. So they have where you use razor blades that are replaceable in a little titanium package. This is like a version with little scalpel blades. So very, very interesting. A product I haven't seen before, really light, and the fun kind of thing I like to see in these packages. Again, it makes me nervous, that blade, a scalpel being so close to my fingers, and a nice little snap there makes me a little nervous. So we'll open that one more time just so you can see. You got that stop there, and then you have all the way open there. So I don't have huge hands or anything, but it's still plenty of purchase for a small little blade. But I could see it being useful for a keychain like they mentioned. Throwing it on a ring and having it hanging off, it really doesn't weigh much at all. So interesting. So from Key Unity, the KK01, it's our first item in the mix. Next up, we have the Raylight Pineapple Mini. Looks like we have an EDC flashlight here, 240 lumens, a tel switch. Comes with a pre-cut slot for a tritium insert. That's neat. This is cool too. It says they've included a rechargeable 10440 battery, but it accepts AAAs as well. I wonder if it still hits that 240 lumen mark with a AAA. That's kind of hard with those AAA lights. I've seen them max out close to 200, maybe 180 or so. But this, as far as sizes go for an EDC light, is just the right size, in my opinion. I really like these. There's some bigger, stumpier ones. You've seen my videos where I use some kind of the blockier, rechargeable ones that Nightcore makes. I really do like those, but I like being able to just slide one of these down in the pocket there. It looks like there's the tritium insert hole there. That would have been really cool if they threw some tritium into this, but that is typically pretty expensive. So I wonder if out of the box, I bet you have to turn the battery around it to get it going. Let's take a look. All right. The whole tail switch came off there. So it looks like that's just how you take the pocket clip on and off, not actually the battery. So maybe the front unscrews as well. Yeah, there's your, oops, there's your O-rings and everything. I saw, you know what, this little plastic sleeve that may protect the light from using up all of its battery. Yeah, there you go. So right off to the side there. Hard to tell on camera because it always tries to autofocus and adjust with all this stuff, but a nice clicky tail switch light. Now, you know, the thing I like about this too is the switch is flat, so you can tail stand on that if you need to sit it down and kind of use it in lantern mode. But very grippy. I wonder if it's multiple modes here. Yeah, it looks like it's on a moonlight mode right now. Looks like you just double click to cycle through the different modes. So you can kind of tell in my hand there just a little bit. Yeah, pretty cool, awesome light. I wonder, oh, it glows a little bit too. If you look there in the reflector, you can see a little bit of a glowing strip. So I don't know if it says the material on the outside. I would guess it's like an aluminum, but very nice. And again, a cool little package that came in. It's got all this material and stuff here. Cool sticker, but you get this nice little container you can use for different stuff. Huh, aluminum blue, there you go. So the Pineapple Mini from Raylight with a little battery inside. Some extra O-rings too, always nice. So right off the bat, again, now this is obviously an EDC-oriented subscription, but you get these items that you can immediately throw into rotation and that are useful. And you know what, I just glanced down at this and I just got excited about it because I really like Alpaca stuff. So let's go through, that was a little spoiler for you, this is from Alpaca. Alpaca Gear Hub Pouch, 35 bucks. Perfect storage solution for your gear, flashlights, knives, that sort of thing. 6 internal pockets. It's got an external pocket for other stuff too. So let's open this up. Man, Alpaca stuff is something I've just been introduced to recently. I'm actually going to do a YouTube short about another one of their products that is similar in some ways to this. But look at the colorway on this. It's kind of this cool, I guess this may be gray. I can't tell from the light in here. It may have a slight green tint to it, but it's got that cool Cordura fabric. It says hub pouch on here. You get a rundown, perfect for small tools and all that stuff. Little zipper thing here. Anyway, as I was saying with Alpaca stuff, just really top-notch stitching and stuff goes into these pouches. If you get into the EDC game, whether you're new to it or you've been there a while, you'll find that you can't possibly have enough pouches because they're constantly building out little kits, refining stuff, finding a way to transport your gear and knives to different places. So this is just a really top-notch little pouch. It has lots of different little Molly-style elastic bands here. Maybe some, yeah, little stove pockets down the bottom, big pockets here at the top. Just a top-notch little bag. So instead of hopping on Amazon and buying something like this, getting it in the subscription every month is super, super cool. Love the brand. Alpaca makes some really cool zipper pulls, by the way, too. They have like fire starters built in and tiny little blades. Just a cool brand. Go check them out. But and that's something I should mention here too that I really do like about Gear Club is the brands they feature are like legit EDC brands. It's not just like knockoff junk. It's typically stuff that you actually seek out if you go into a forum or like a Discord server where people are talking about this stuff. This is the stuff that people are actually like, hey, I'm really using this, I'm loving it. It's that kind of gear. It's not junk at all. So cool items. We'll wrap it up with these guys here. So this is from Professor Puzzle, Matchbox Puzzles. It's just great to keep in your bag during downtime. 15 different puzzles and you'll be receiving 2 different ones. So I don't know if these are like jigsaw puzzles. This is trapeze. And this one is the knot. Now, I don't know if everybody in the subscription is getting the same too. You know what, let's check out the knot here. We've got a little seal to pop. If that was really cool, I'd use my new scalpel blade to do it, but I'm gonna try to get more used to it first. Okay, so Matchbox, so we slide it out. Whoa, look, it is actually a little wooden puzzle here. It says, move 1 match to make a square. Probably more instructions inside. Oh yeah, so you get all of these little instructions on how to do different things here. Very, very interesting. So let's, you know what, let's check out the other one while we're here. You're watching, you want to see what's inside of this. Let's see. So the trapeze is the name of this one. What a random little bonus, but this is actually really fun. So we have this little thing. I guess there's, okay, it says solutions to these puzzles can be found at the website professorpuzzle.com. So it'll show you how to do these different things, but just fun. This, you know what, this is what we're gonna throw in we're taking a trip with the kids in a few weeks. I'm going to throw this in the road trip bag for them to goof off with too. So really fun. So that is it for this month. We've got these cool puzzles from Professor Puzzle. We've got from Key Unity this titanium scalpel blade, which is unlike anything I've ever seen. Very cool going gear, sending something that's just not something I've seen. That takes a lot because I watch a lot of YouTube and I do a lot of YouTube myself. So I feel like I've seen all this stuff, but I haven't seen that yet. Very cool. Awesome little EDC light, just the perfect size, super bright too. And Alpaca's really cool tech hub pouch, which I love. Just awesome material, super useful. I can think of a few things I'm going to throw in there right after this video. So hyped about that. Again, if you want to get the subscription for yourself, be sure to check the link on the screen or down in the description. This one is well worth it. About 69 bucks a month for all this stuff. Always more than you pay for. And it's a fantastic way to discover new stuff and keep your EDC game in tip-top shape. So pretty cool. And that's it for this video. As always, if you dug it, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. We'll see you next time.